the mic's on now.
I'm here.
Thank you. We're ready. Oh, we need to find Jewel.
I'm here, so.
Oh,
We can hear him. Okay, good. Check right there. There he is. Good. We're ready when yours.
okay. 7 o'clock, we have a quorum. Stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, justice for all.
Okay, we have an abbreviated meeting tonight so that everyone can get home and be safe. Mr. Morgan, do we have any public comment?
Not tonight, sir.
Thought I would ask.
Yes, sir.
All right, moving right on to the meeting. Street closure, Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Morgan.
The approval of the minutes.
Oh, sure, yes, that would probably be a good idea.
It's up
Thank
to
you.
sir. It's your meeting.
I did say abbreviated.
Yes, sir.
All right. We have 2 sets of minutes for this evening. The council special session on the 27th and the regular meeting on the 19th.
I
So,
move to approve the minutes of the special session on the 27th.
Second.
motion by Nancy, second by Chris. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. I figured we could do just the voice call because there's nobody voting remotely. Is that correct?
Is that correct, Jewel?
Yes,
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
yeah, because you don't have, since it's not a remote meeting
Yes,
with
sir.
members of the council.
Okay.
Thank you.
Second set of minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the council minutes from the 19th of January.
Second.
Motion by Chris, second by Nancy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Just 3-0. All right, now you, Mr. Morgan.
Kelly DiBenedetto with the Danville Chamber of Commerce is requesting street closures for 2022. She has 2 of them right now. One is for Farmers Market, which would be May the 7th through September the 3rd. And the other closure is for the Community Awards Dinner, which would be on August 27th. Staff, I've talked with all the staff, nobody has a problem with the events. So,
Okay.
It'll just require a vote to do the street closures.
All right. Any questions or discussion from the council?
What was the dates again for farmers market?
May the 7th through September the 3rd.
And
Thank you.
what
Yes, ma'am.
street will be closed for that this year? Is it going to be
Farm-
Washington again?
Farmers Market will be Washington. She's listed Marion just to be on the safe side, but if she doesn't need it, she will not close it.
Okay.
Does she have any idea when she might know if we need that closed? Marion?
She'll know by the number of vendors she has.
Okay, so she'll know way ahead of time.
Yep.
Okay. All right, any other questions? All right, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I move to approve the Chamber of Commerce's request for street closures for the farmers market and the awards banquet.
Second.
Motion by Nancy, second by Chris. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.
Before you tonight is ordinance 1-2022. This is for introduction only. It's an annexation, a super voluntary annexation ordinance for property that is located at 1451 10th Street. The petitioners are Eric and Rachel Miller. This requires no further action other than just to be introduced.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Inspections contract.
So, Utilities Director approached me a couple of weeks ago. We have ran this contract through our legal services. All the proper paperwork, or proper wording's been added to it. This is an agreement with the Kramer Companies to provide inspection services. As you know, we have a lot of growth going on in town. This is just another tool for Superintendent Lofton and the building department to be able to utilize when they get backlogged. This cost will not cost us any money. This is a pass-through fee. They charge, I believe it's $75 an hour to do inspections, and that's just passed on to the developer.
So there's no administration time required by the staff?
No, sir.
Okay.
Nope, they'll do, In fact, they'll provide all the reports, and in the packet I included their fees for you. They're pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Barry was very thrilled with their work. So if this is approved, what I'm asking for is for my ability to sign this on the council.
All right. Any questions? All right. I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion to approve the inspections contract.
I second it.
Motion by Chris, second by Nancy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. All right. IT contract. Assistant Town Manager.
So in front of you, you have the, it's not just IT services, it's a lot of different things. And so I try to have them lay that out so that you would know that there's a lot of services that kind of fall in and that they take care of. And I broke it into numbers and I put like a front page so that you guys would know what each one was. And then I numbered them so that you could relate back to it. Just looking at this, it does continue to rise, as we grow. It's kind of like the necessary evil. Someday, we will need to look towards probably hiring, an IT director. But most of these services, we would have to pay for anyways.
Even if we had a director?
Yeah, so you would only save maybe 25 to 35%. So until we get to that 25 to 35% being the cost of that person, we're probably better off, kind of staying within this realm. We're going to do RFPs in May for the following year.
Okay.
So we will be, kind of keeping them honest, in that regard. Probably do a 2-year contract. I think that's all we can do, right? Is a 2-year contract, and then probably at that 2-year mark, be looking for that staff member as an add-on to save money. So this year, this is where we are. We did grow a little bit, but one of the number 9 is actually a one-time fee. And with that one-time fee, we're just upgrading some of the services we have. So,
Any questions from the council? I have one. So as we look at hiring an IT person, what is typically that threshold? How do you measure that? And does Avon, Plainfield, Brownsburg, do they have someone in-house like that?
we are the only ones who don't have someone.
Okay.
And
Clearly
I think
they have larger
Plainfield
budgets
has
than we do.
3. I think Plainfield has 3.
3 IT staff?
Yeah, I think Brownsburg has about the same. Avon has 1. But they still hire a company to do a lot of their services because one person can't really take care of, 110 computers. That's a lot of work, like on and off the clock, if you know what I mean, like getting called. Because police and fire, the demand for police and fire and needing their equipment is pretty high. And they usually take care of us pretty good with one choice. So we'd have to hire a pretty dynamic person to be able to do that.
I'm wondering, so you said this is at least a couple years out,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, as we are talking about our budget this year, if it would be good to at least have that in the back of our head, in our mind. Would it be possible for you to pull together some numbers on what it would take to hire someone?
Yeah, that kind of gets in that hard realm because for what we would hire, we don't pay enough. So that's where you maybe have to find some sort of hybrid person or to where you could still do some contract and some non. But I'll look
Okay.
around and see what the other ones are getting paid, and kind of do the Danville difference in price and see where we're at there. But yeah, I think we probably could get someone. They're just going to be really green. They're not going to be a seasoned, person that has a lot of experience. So we may suffer from that a little bit. But once we train them, it'd be pretty good. But we may be a training ground just like we are for every job.
Okay.
We're still satisfied with the service.
Yeah, I mean, they keep multiplying and kind of diving into everything. The difference between One Choice and, who we had before was they're more proactive. They they are a little bit more expensive in some regards, but they also take care of us. They have a service. And the service is really kind of the best part. Like, we don't have to second guess. I know some of you guys didn't live in who we had before, but it was a nightmare.
How many years have we had One Choice?
I think this will be finishing 3. But I think it's 4 because we did a 1-year contract at first. And we started with phones because we wanted to see if we could kind of trust them. Because we're government, we always have kind of trust issues with, new businesses and stuff, especially in that regard because there's cybersecurity. And we were all separated. And now we've come together as a town, like all the entities, which is a really hard thing to do for all of us because we're all so independent. And that's helped a lot with the communication and adding some of those virtual things. So it's been a really good merge. It cost a lot. So
My quick math showed about 140 or so. Does that sound about right? All in?
I think it's 162.
Yeah. That's why you should never do quick math. CPAs use calculators.
Yeah, the top part though, yes, 140.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was looking at. Okay. So 1 more year at a minimum. We'll do RFPs. We may keep them because it may make the most sense. But I think it's good. It's prudent with taxpayer dollars to make sure. So that's good.
I'm all with competition.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions or anything else from the council? Okay.
Approval, vote
Need a vote, right?
Yes, sir.
I will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve the 2022 One Choice IT contract.
I'll second it.
Motion by Chris, second by Nancy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Okay. Do we have everything up here that we need to sign?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. We'll just do that after we close out. Okay, staff and council comments.
Staff's doing a great job. They're out working hard tonight.
Yeah,
And
that's good.
I appreciate everything they're doing to make sure that our citizens are safe.
Will?
Everybody's chipping in. We're gonna get through it. Icy.
Madison, you have anything? Nancy?
Really?
Chris?
I just want to say I attended a meeting yesterday at the DPW. Andy had a plan. Everybody seems to be working together with this weather, so
Good.
very thought out, so we should be good to go. And I did see the plow truck twice on my cul-de-sac before.
Good sign.
The Chris treatment. Well, I went over to the big hole in your neighborhood, that water main bust. I tell you what, to see, the water guys did a great job and DPW is involved with that. And you really need to be there to see what they're doing and to appreciate what they're doing. And I was just blown away. And really, frankly, how quickly they took care of it. I mean, it probably seemed like forever for the residents there, but they fixed it. And the way it was told to me, they fixed it and then it busted again. So they had to go back and so.
They were appreciative of the coffee.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, it was pretty cold that night.
Yes, sir.
So, but great job. They're not here to hear it, but.
Send them all home.
All right. I guess we have the claim docket next.
Move to approve the claim docket.
Second?
Motion by Chris, second by Nancy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Motion to adjourn?
I move to adjourn.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.